In the ever-evolving world of gaming, visuals have reached jaw-dropping levels of realism. From lifelike characters to breathtaking landscapes, today's games push the boundaries of what's possible, delivering experiences that are almost indistinguishable from reality. In this video, I'm showcasing 15 of the most visually stunning games that set a new standard for realism in gaming. If you're a fan of incredible graphics and immersive worlds, you won't want to miss this. Without further ado, let's dive into the best games that truly bring virtual worlds to life. Control is a game that pushes the boundaries of visual storytelling. From the moment you step into the Federal Bureau of Control, you're greeted with a world that's both strange and mesmerizing. The game's architecture shifts and changes, creating an environment that feels alive. What makes Control visually unique is its use of real-time ray tracing. Light bounces off surfaces in a way that's eerily realistic, casting shadows that move with you as you explore. This attention to detail doesn't just make the game look good, it adds to the atmosphere, making every corner of the oldest house feel mysterious and unpredictable. Whether you're watching debris float in midair or seeing the way light filters through shattered windows, Control keeps you visually engaged at every turn.
Hey, take it easy. I just helped you.
Put it down right now!
You first.
Metro Exodus transports you to a post-apocalyptic world that's both haunting and beautiful. The game's visuals stand out for their gritty realism, capturing the bleakness of a world ravaged by nuclear war. But it's not just about dark tunnels and desolate landscapes. Metro Exodus takes you on a journey across a variety of environments, from snowy wastelands to lush forests. The attention to detail is remarkable. Snow crunches underfoot, leaves sway in the wind, and the dynamic weather changes the mood of each scene. The game's use of lighting is particularly striking, whether it's the soft glow of a campfire or the harsh glare of the sun piercing through storm clouds. Every setting in Metro Exodus feels authentic, making your journey through this devastated world all the more immersive. Racing games have always been known for their visuals, and Gran Turismo 7 is no exception. This game is a visual showcase, with cars that look almost indistinguishable from their real-world counterparts. The attention to detail is stunning, from the reflections on the car's body to the way light interacts with different surfaces. When you're racing through the streets or around a track, everything looks crisp and lifelike. The game also shines in its environments. Tracks are set against backdrops that feel alive, whether it's a city skyline at dusk or a rural landscape bathed in sunlight. The weather effects are another highlight, with rain realistically affecting both the visuals and the gameplay. If you're a fan of cars, Gran Turismo 7 is a feast for the eyes. Final Fantasy VII Remake brings one of the most beloved games of all time into the modern era with visuals that are nothing short of breathtaking. The city of Midgar is reimagined in stunning detail, from the bustling streets to the towering skyscrapers. Characters like Cloud and Tifa are brought to life with incredible realism, their emotions conveyed through subtle facial animations and lifelike movements. The game's environments are equally impressive, with every location offering a new visual treat, whether it's the neon-lit slums or the lush green fields outside the city. The visual effects during battles are particularly eye-catching, with spells and abilities lighting up the screen in a dazzling display of color and energy. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a masterclass in how to modernize a classic while staying true to its roots. Uncharted 4 is a game that sets the bar high for cinematic visuals in gaming. From the moment you start playing, you're treated to a visual experience that rivals Hollywood blockbusters. The environments are incredibly detailed, whether you're exploring ancient ruins, lush jungles, or bustling cities. What really sets Uncharted 4 apart is the way it blends action and exploration with stunning visuals. As you climb, jump, and fight your way through the game, the world around you feels alive, with every leaf, rock, and building meticulously crafted. The game's character models are also top-notch, with Nathan Drake and his companions looking more realistic than ever. The way their clothes move, the expressions on their faces, and the little details like dirt and sweat all contribute to a sense of realism that draws you into the story. Uncharted 4 is a visual journey as much as it is an adventure.
Sam.
Death Stranding is a game that's as much about its visuals as it is about its gameplay. The world of Death Stranding is vast, empty, and eerily beautiful. As you traverse its desolate landscapes, you can't help but be struck by the game's visual beauty. The game's use of the Decima engine allows for incredibly detailed environments, from the rugged mountains to the sprawling plains. The weather effects are also a standout feature, with rain and snow creating a sense of realism that's almost palpable. But it's not just the landscapes that are impressive. Death Stranding also features incredibly lifelike character models, with actors like Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen rendered in stunning detail. The director's cut enhances these visuals even further, making an already visually impressive game even more breathtaking.
About time. I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up.
God of War Ragnarok takes everything that was visually impressive about the 2018 reboot and cranks it up to 11. The game is a visual masterpiece, with every environment, character, and creature crafted with incredible attention to detail. The game's depiction of the Norse realms is nothing short of spectacular, with each one offering a unique visual experience. From the icy landscapes of Midgard to the fiery depths of Muspelheim, God of War Ragnarok is a feast for the eyes. The character models are also stunning, with Kratos, Atreus, and the various gods and monsters they encounter looking more lifelike than ever. The game's combat is fast-paced and brutal, and the visuals keep up with the action, with every swing of the axe and blast of magic rendered in stunning detail. God of War Ragnarok is a game that's as beautiful as it is intense. Red Dead Redemption 2 is often hailed as one of the most visually stunning games ever made, and for good reason. The game's depiction of the American frontier is breathtaking, with vast, open landscapes that stretch as far as the eye can see. Whether you're riding through a snowy mountain pass, crossing a sun-drenched desert, or wandering through a misty forest, the game's environments are incredibly detailed and lifelike. The lighting in Red Dead Redemption 2 is particularly impressive, with the sun casting realistic shadows and the weather changing dynamically to create a sense of immersion. The game's character models are also top-notch, with every wrinkle, scar, and piece of clothing rendered in meticulous detail. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game that's as much about soaking in the sights as it is about playing the story.
You were my friend.
Give me the mark.
No.
Ghost of Tsushima is a game that's as much a work of art as it is a game. The game's depiction of feudal Japan is nothing short of stunning, with lush forests, rolling fields, and ancient temples all rendered in exquisite detail. The game's use of color is particularly striking, with every scene looking like a beautifully composed painting. The way the wind blows through the trees, the way the sun sets over the mountains, and the way the cherry blossoms fall gently to the ground all contribute to a sense of beauty that's almost overwhelming. The game's combat is also visually impressive, with every sword strike, arrow shot, and clash of steel rendered with fluid animations and dynamic camera angles. Ghost of Tsushima is a game that's as visually poetic as it is action-packed. Microsoft Flight Simulator offers one of the most realistic and breathtaking depictions of our planet ever seen in a video game. The game's graphics are a marvel of modern technology, with real-world satellite data used to recreate Earth's landscapes with astonishing accuracy. Flying over cities, mountains, or oceans, you can see the intricate details of the world below, from the texture of the ground to the patterns of rivers and forests. The weather system adds another layer of realism, with dynamic clouds, rain, and lighting that can change your flying experience drastically. The day-to-night cycle is particularly impressive, with sunsets and sunrises providing some of the most beautiful scenes in gaming. Microsoft Flight Simulator is a visual tour de force that makes you feel like you're truly soaring through the sky.
Don't go!
A Plague Tale: Requiem continues the story of Amisha and Hugo in a world ravaged by disease and conflict. The game's graphics are deeply atmospheric, capturing the grim reality of medieval Europe with stunning detail. The environments are rich and varied, from the dark, claustrophobic streets of plague-ridden cities to the serene yet haunting countryside. The game's use of light and shadow enhances the atmosphere, with the flickering of torchlight and the shifting shadows adding to the sense of dread. Character animations are highly detailed, conveying emotions and tensions that pull you into the story. The visual storytelling in A Plague Tale: Requiem is powerful, creating a sense of immersion that's both captivating and eerie.
We're under fire! Get down!
The Last of Us Part 2 is renowned for its incredible attention to detail and emotional depth. The game's post-apocalyptic world is rendered with such realism that it almost feels like a living, breathing entity. The character models are exceptionally detailed, capturing subtle expressions and movements that bring their stories to life. The environments, from overgrown cities to desolate forests, are beautifully crafted, with every element contributing to the overall sense of immersion. The game's use of lighting and weather effects adds to the atmosphere, whether it's the gloom of a rainy day or the warmth of a sunlit morning. The combat and exploration are visually dynamic, with each action rendered in stunning detail. The Last of Us Part 2 combines storytelling and visuals to create an experience that's both emotionally impactful and visually stunning.
Dexter Deshawn. That's who.
Dexter Deshawn. The lord ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica? And he ain't dead?
No, he's alive, well, and kicking. And he sends his regards.
Cyberpunk 2077 presents a futuristic cityscape that's both dazzling and gritty. Night City is a vibrant, neon-lit metropolis that feels alive with detail. The game's graphics are characterized by their depth and complexity, with towering skyscrapers, bustling streets, and neon signs creating a sense of immersion. The level of detail extends to the character models, which are rendered with high precision, showcasing a wide range of cybernetic enhancements and fashion styles. The dynamic lighting and reflections in the game create a visually striking contrast between the bright lights of the city and the dark alleys. Cyberpunk 2077 also features a day-night cycle and weather effects that add to the game's atmosphere, making every corner of Night City feel unique and immersive. In Horizon Forbidden West, the post-apocalyptic world of the future is brought to life with incredible realism. The game's environments are lush and diverse, ranging from sun-drenched deserts to lush, green forests. The level of detail in the landscapes is impressive, with each biome featuring its own distinct look and feel. The character models are highly detailed, with realistic animations and expressions that enhance the storytelling. The game's weather effects, such as thunderstorms and fog, contribute to the sense of immersion, making each exploration feel dynamic and alive. The mechanical creatures that roam the world are also rendered with stunning detail, their movements and interactions adding to the game's visual appeal. Horizon Forbidden West is a visual masterpiece that combines beauty with breathtaking scale. Alan Wake 2 takes its place among the most visually stunning games with its atmospheric and haunting visuals. The game's setting, a dark and mysterious world, is rendered with a keen eye for detail, creating an environment that feels both immersive and unsettling. The use of lighting and shadows plays a crucial role in building the game's eerie atmosphere, with flickering lights and dark, foreboding corners heightening the sense of suspense. The character models are intricately detailed, with realistic textures and expressions that add depth to the story. The game's environments, whether they're eerie forests or dilapidated buildings, are crafted with a sense of realism that draws you into its chilling narrative. Alan Wake 2 uses its visual elements to enhance the psychological horror experience, making every moment feel intense and gripping. And that wraps up the list of 15 visually stunning games with the most realistic graphics. Each of these titles pushes the boundaries of what's possible in video game graphics, offering experiences that are as beautiful as they are immersive. Whether you're exploring vast open worlds, engaging in intense combat, or simply taking in the breathtaking scenery, these games are sure to leave you in awe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gaming content. Until next time, peace out.